If I were to tell somebody today that I was going home because there was going to be Mahjong at my apartment, I would say it like, we kind of play Mahjong. You know, I'd say it with this shame, I guess.
It used to be a game for suburban housewives. The ancient game of Mahjong traces its origins to China. It's played with tiles, with a combination of numbers and images on them, such as dragons or flowers or bamboo.
Green dragon.
Okay. Jennifer Rasnick and her friends get together regularly for a game, sometimes at her Union Square apartment in Manhattan.
My grandmother played it. I think I would picture her friends coming over and she would set up, you know, some nuts and dried cherries or whatever on the table. Certainly not wine and sushi like we have. We come over, order our food online, it comes up. There's no dried fruit, usually.
The game is commonplace in Asian American communities, but it gained widespread popularity in the 1920s and again in the 50s and 60s. Housewives hosted Mahjong parties and spent hours playing the game. But as more women began joining the workforce, it fell out of fashion.
I got my set because my grandma gave it to me. It was her set. I think it was maybe her mother's set. I'm not exactly sure what year, but possibly from like the 1920s.
Now, it's making a comeback, thanks in part to a wave of 1960s nostalgia. Fashionable young women get together at each other's homes or play in parks and trendy bars.
In New York, like Sex and the City is such a typical show. In the TV show, they go out to these restaurants and they sit around and they talk about their lives, and it's a girls' night. For us, it's like we kind of come to someone's apartment and we play Mahjong. 7 a.m.
Membership in the National Mahjong League has soared to 400,000 members, 4 times what it was a generation ago. The league even hosts an online version of the game.
Oh, I'm calling it. I win. Again? Maj!
For some people, it still has a bit of a stigma as a game for old ladies. But fans say that playing Mahjong is the perfect girls' night out.
Relationships come and go. Some of us were in serious relationships, are now married. We've watched each other go in these life cycles. And, you know, we'll have Mahjong babies in a few months.
For the Wall Street Journal, this is Lucette Lagneto in Manhattan.
9 a.m.